This is a COVID update that is being filmed over Labor Day weekend. I couldn't have imagined, nor I believe could you, that we would still be in the midst of this pandemic in September, let alone understanding that it was probably going to last throughout the rest of this calendar year and perhaps well into the new year. There is a difference, it feels to me, spiritually, about September than March and April. March and April were times where churches and many other institutions were trying to figure out in a kind of emergency way, catch as catch can, make it up, do what we needed to do to remain safe, yet in our case, to continue our ministry and our mission, and I believe we have done that quite well. We have moved into this online space, and I want to thank those who have made this possible, especially Holly Johnson, who has contributed to the digital ministry in an amazing way, as well as Hope's Home Ministry, that instead of being a ministry that is based in the physical plant of this church, has needed to reach out beyond our doors and feed so many who are in need, especially those that for a time we were working with those who were recovering from the virus itself. We know, and our bishop has invited us to understand, that it is probably very important for us to continue to be closed as a building to the full panoply of our ministries. This is deeply disappointing to many of us. We yearn to be back together. Many of you have talked about that, and so we join together in what I am going to name our common grief. But at the same time, a vast majority of you in the survey that we sent out responded that you didn't want to come back into this sanctuary in great numbers until it was absolutely safe. A vaccine or something else had been developed. Yet, there is still that yearning to be together. So here we are at the beginning of September. We know that kids cannot go back to school in Dane County and see each other one-on-one, and that is very frustrating. And spending all day in front of a screen, the church cannot add one more screen. We understand that at the university, many are coming back, but we are never quite sure how long that experiment will last. The guidelines here in Dane County talk about assemblies of 25 outside. Leadership of the church and the staff have decided to take advantage of the good weather as long as it lasts, to be able to have gatherings of our congregation of 25 people. For those that outside is a difficult place, there may be some of 10 people in our fellowship hall, socially distanced, masked, but that we can see each other in a safe way. Hymn sings of 25 outside. Nature and spiritual walks of 25 in various parks around Dane County. A variety of ideas have come from those who yearn, but also want to remain safe. There is a summation of the survey that will be posted on our website along with this video. And very soon, the plan that will run at least until Christmas Eve will be posted. We're going to need to limit the numbers for safety's sake, and that breaks many of our hearts because we want to be an open and inviting church, but we understand the realities of the day. So, call your friends, those whom you've yearned to see. Sign up together in one of those groups of 25 in a spiritual experience, the creativity of the staff, the creativity of those who have responded, the offerings that we have made, that we might see one another in the fellowship of this church and to the glory of God.